Today I'll be going over two of my favorite bicep exercises. Number one is a good preacher curl machine. Pressing your elbows into the pad makes it almost as stable as any bicep exercise can get, which allows you to lift more weight. You're only moving your forearm in one plane of motion. It's not like Bayesian curls, where you both have to stabilize the upper arm and make sure that you aren't shifting laterally to the sides. A good preacher curl machine will also have a little bit of a tilt in the handles, which alleviates stress on the wrists, which is a problem on many other bicep exercises like the straight bar curl, making it a relatively joint-friendly option. I recommend looking for a preacher curl machine that has a resistance curve, so the last rep you really have to fight for the top contraction. The good thing is that preacher curl machines are usually designed in that way, ensuring that there is high tension throughout the entire movement. What I found in my biceps training is that the elbow flexors take over if the exercise is too lengthened biased, and the biceps really have to fight to get the weight up in the shortened position. I find that to be the problem with Bayesian curls. It both has a very easy shortened position, completely cutting out the fight that the biceps mostly take on at the top, which is so important in making sure that they are the ones that fail once you go to failure. And the high tension in the stretch, which is both a very vulnerable position that really limits force if you extend your elbows all the way, and especially if you've got hypermobile elbows like me. If anything, I think going all the way down is primarily an elbow flexor stretch, which forces them to work harder, not the biceps, only making the exercise more elbow flexor focused. I've said a lot over the Bayesian curl, but it's only to put in perspective what could be done better and why. Although I'm not a big fan of them and I think they're overhyped, there are advanced lifters that swear by them, and I think it counts for something. The reason why I don't connect with the Bayesian curls could just be because of my hypermobile elbows. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on to my second favorite bicep exercise, elbow supported curls. There's just something special about the elbow support that I love. It doesn't matter which bicep exercise. This is currently my favorite one. I think it's because it's most challenging in the mid position versus the preacher curl, which is hardest at the top and the bottom. There's no other bicep exercise that I feel like is isolating my biceps more than this one, which is why it's my number one. You got everything that I'm looking for from a good bicep exercise in this one. A grind in the shortened position and tension throughout the whole movement, especially if you lean back, and freedom at the wrists, making it a relatively joint-friendly option. These were my two favorite bicep exercises. If you are a Bayesian curl fan and they really isolate your biceps, don't stop doing them. If you really feel tension in your biceps and pump like in no other exercise, that is what you should be looking for and you found it. You can of course try out new exercises, but the exercise that gives you the most tension in the target muscle and the best pump is most likely the best exercise for that target muscle. My picks is just what I felt working in my training getting huge biceps. But biceps have always been a strong point of mine, and it never has been a problem for me to absolutely destroy them and get a massive pump. I hope I put you on some new exercises that you haven't tried before, and I hope this video helps with a small bicep syndrome that seems to be plaguing the fitness industry. Thank you for watching, and I hope I see you in the next one. Peace.